What's cracking, Jack? You are in the jungle. The Baltimore Ravens get Lamar Jackson back for Thursday Night Football to head down to South Beach and take on the Miami Dolphins. How should we bet this game to make money? We'll talk about that right here, right now. Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to the show. And if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to the jungle. We're going to break down in detail the best way to bet the game between the Dolphins and the Ravens and why. Now, ordinarily, I'd have a $5 favorite play of the day link in the comment section, but I'm not going to do that today for this game because I don't love this game at all. There's one bet that I like. I like it a lot. Jungle members and I have bet it, and I think you should too. I'm giving it to you free here on YouTube, but there's nothing else that I would force in this game. So the sole link in the comment section will be to become a Jungle member. And as a member, for as little as 55 cents a day, you get my full betting card text to your phone every single morning, access to our members-only Discord, and a direct line to me if you let me to opine on any other bet that you're considering placing. We have a free weekly trial. Take it for a test spin and see if it's for you. Today's video is brought to you by Outlier.bet, the top name in sports betting research, and by MyBookie.ag, one of the biggest and best offshore sports books that there is. The best thing about MyBookie.ag is you can access it from all 50 states. I know some of you guys have limitations as to what apps, what sports books that you can use. MyBookie.ag you can access from all 50 states. Best thing about it, sign up for a new account, use promo code SILVERBACK. What do you get from that? Well, if your first bet doesn't hit, it's refunded up to $500. MyBookie.ag, check it out. It's a good fit. The Ravens are laying 7.5 points on the road. The over-under is set at 50.5. Lamar Jackson's returning for Baltimore, and man, can they use him. In his absence, they lost to Houston, scoring just 10 points. They lost to the Rams, scoring just 3 points. They did beat the Bears last week, 30-16, though. Offensively, there's reason for concern with Baltimore. Derrick Henry is Derrick Henry, but there's something to be said for miles on a car, and there's something to be said for carries on a running back. You see it with Saquon Barkley, and you see it with Derrick Henry this season. Both of these elite running backs had extremely high volume of carries last season. Both running backs are showing signs of wear and tear this year, being well below their average in yards per carry. That being said, this is a Miami Dolphins defense that's 28th against the rush. The Dolphins allow 145 rushing yards per game to opponents. So I think Derrick Henry will be just fine here. Not elite, but just fine. Good enough. Lamar Jackson may or may not run as much as he ordinarily does because of the hamstring injury, but I think the Ravens offense can score enough against this Miami defense that's 26th in the league in scoring, allowing 26.9 points a game to opponents, 26th in yards per play. The Dolphins allow 5.8 yards per snap. Before Lamar went out, the Ravens scored 40 against Buffalo, 41 against the good Cleveland Browns defense, 30 against Detroit, and 20 against Kansas City. But this Baltimore defense, no bueno. I think it did take a little bit of time for us, for everyone, to disassociate the Ravens defense as impenetrable, right? Associating them with the Ray Lewis defenses, right? Those old Ravens defenses, Super Bowl defenses of the past. But let's deal in fact, let's deal in reality, and let's deal in modern time. The Ravens give up 30 points a game, 30th in the NFL. They're 26th in red zone efficiency defensively, 28th in allowing third down conversions, and 28th against the pass, 23rd against the rush, and 30th in sacks allowed. They're not getting to the quarterback. The Dolphins stink, but they still can score. They put up 34 last week against the Falcons, who were one of the top-rated defenses in the league. They scored 27 against the Chargers, 24 against the Panthers, 27 against the Jets, and 21 against the Bills, 27 against the Patriots. These are two very bad defenses that give up a ton of points, combined to give up 57 points a game. And these are two semi-capable, two very capable offenses if they hit their ceilings. These are two defenses that are incapable of stopping a runny nose. The two times these teams played in the last 3 years, 80 points were scored, a 42-38 Miami win, and 75 points were scored in a 56-19 Baltimore Ravens win. The over-under is sitting below the key number of 51. It's at 50.5, and that's our play here. The only play you should make, Jungle Nation, in this game is over 50.5. Let's have a day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a little more money in your pocket.